What's up, Fit Life family? Today is low carb day, and I am going to try to get my carbs as low as I possibly can to show you exactly how you should plan out your low carb day. It's 8:07 a.m. and I'm starting my day off. Let's see if I can get a little branding in it. Sunnyside cup coffee. I'm starting off with a black coffee. I didn't put anything in it. I'm fine with black coffee. If you need to put something in there, find something that's low carb that will fit your macros. I use the coffee as an appetite suppressant. So if you're hungry right now, now would be a great time to drink the coffee. Also, it helps speeds up your metabolism, so you're gonna be burning more fat as you do so. I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna have some pre-workout in a little bit. So let's go. This goes without being said, but just make sure you're drinking your water. If you're hungry, chug water. It'll help you feel full. 10:30 a.m. is time for my pre-workout. I'm using EEAAs, and then pre-workout, I'm sitting about 150 milligrams of caffeine on the day just to get through this workout. Definitely needed during fasted cardio. Finish with the fasted cardio workout. Now, one thing I want you to understand is if you're doing this carb cycling or keto or fasting, you need to make sure that if you're lifting weights that day, like if you're doing the sweat program or the BBA, you need to eat before your workout. The reason for the fasting is to focus on fasted cardio. So if you're going to the gym and do the cardio lean out, that's good. If you're going to the gym to do the BBA or sweat, you need to eat your first meal before the workout, because it's going to be very hard to do that workout efficiently and effectively without losing muscle mass if you're lifting. So make sure you eat before your workout if you're lifting weights. If you're not lifting weights, do fasted cardio. 12 o'clock right now, I'm at Publix because I need to grab some more food for the week. One thing that I've been messing up on for the past week or two without realizing it, without tracking, is that my yogurt has a lot of carbs in it. So I need to go in and find a low carb yogurt, and I need to get some more meat. You need to find a fatty meat, because when you're doing low carb, you need more fat than anything, because your fuel is technically gonna come from your protein and your fat. Now, when you're in a regular grocery store, typically the top shelf is gonna be your best quality beef you can get. The bottom shelf, not so much, but if you're balling on a budget, definitely have to go with the bottom shelf. In terms of percent, look for 80-20, 85-20, or 93-7 on meat. Now, here's gonna be the hard part for me is I need a vegan protein because I can't handle whey very well or milk. So my options are very limited. If you can handle milk, this ratio protein right here is absolutely fantastic. Low carbs, plenty of protein. For me, I gotta go with this coconut yogurt because, well, you don't have very many options on the vegan side. So I'm gonna do what I gotta do. Also, this ratio protein right here comes in smaller packaging. So if you just wanted to try it out, I definitely would do that. It's 12:30 and it's time for me to consume something, and that would either be a protein shake, or you can do some yogurt like I'm doing with some protein powder mixed in, add some water for texture, and mix that sucker up until you get a pudding-like substance. I had 8 carbs in my yogurt, and then I had 6 carbs in my protein. 14 grams of carbs right here and 40 grams of protein. Now, you don't have to do this for your first meal. You can literally just do a protein shake to hit your 50 grams, but I like to have a little bit of flavor and variety in my life. I've been doing this a long time, and I know that if I just make this super bland, that I'm not gonna do it for a very long time, so make something that you enjoy. Now, another thing I do right after my workout is do creatine, and the reason I do creatine is so, one, it can help me maintain muscle mass and strength. Transparent Labs, I'm about to have a huge discount code for Transparent Labs. One reason is because it's simply, like, all of their stuff is great. It's a great product, great brand, very clean ingredients, and I really appreciate that. And I would never, ever support or recommend a brand that did not have unbelievable ingredients and actually tasted good. It is now 3:30. I'm weighing out my beef right here. It says 8.9, but the bowl is like 0.4, 0.5 ounces. So I have 8.5 ounces of beef. Next up, we have half an avocado. That's around 8 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fat. Next up, you have hot sauce. I put Cholula sauce on there just because it has 0 carbs. You can do ketchup, some mustard, whatever you want to do. You can make this a burger bowl, but I'm doing this because I want to show you how low you can get your carbs for the day. Next, I sprinkled a tiny bit of cheese on there just because I wanted to add something. That's 1 carb right there. So I have around 50 grams of protein, around 15, 16 grams of carbs, and a whole lot of goodness. First meal of the day. I also sprinkle a 1/4 spoon of this on here. Not to mention taking my magnesium with this meal. It's 5:30, time for 32 grams of protein and only 6 carbs. Next up, we have dinner, and I'm just gonna be doing tuna. Typically, I get the smaller packs, but they only had the 11 ounce, so we're gonna go with that. Either we'll do like chicken, maybe a little bit of rice for tonight, or like another beef bowl. But tonight, I chose tuna with some pickles and mayo. And there's a lot more protein. I probably ate like 3/4 of the bowl, gave the rest to Finley. But here's my numbers for the day. If you can try to imitate this day, you're gonna succeed. If you can do this 4, 5, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, you're gonna see great results. If you have any questions, please text me, please contact me, and we can figure out how we can help you from there.